Going for wallpaper or no wallpaper? So big questions in renovation. So when I ask my friends and my relatives, and you know what, they have very different opinions about it. So there seem to be like two big school of thoughts on this. So some of them really swear by, you know what, going for wallpaper because they allows you to add more texture and a lot more like, you know, design details to your home. Right, it gives your home a very different kind of like feeling, and it also helps to like amplify the theme of your home. But you know what? At the same time, there are also others who are very like they are like strongly against wallpaper, as if like, you know, they are like arch enemies. Like they claim that wallpaper, right, they never last long and they are very difficult to maintain, and you are, you know what, better off without them. Don't waste money on them, right? Go for just painted walls. Then again, there will be others who will also argue about, you know what, nowadays the quality of the wallpaper have really improved tremendously over the past few years, and they are a must get, right, if you want to create certain themes and, you know, a certain kind of like feel in your own home, right? So if not, you know what, your home and your design, right, without the wallpaper, right, you cannot pull off that certain kind of like feel. So it seems like there's a big divide between these two school of thoughts. So will you consider wallpaper for your new home, or will you just go for painted walls, right? Comment below. So when planning for my new home, right, so I decided to do some research, right? I want to find out exactly, you know, what's out there, and I hope my findings, right, my research can help you out when your time comes, when you have to decide for your own home and renovation, right? So first, if you want to go for like wallpaper, you want to use wallpaper and you want those that can last long, right? Then be prepared to set aside more budget for it, right? And it means thousands of dollars, right? A high quality wallpaper, they are a lot more thicker. They are not made with like the cheaper material, right? And they can be like easily cleaned even with a wet sponge, right? A damp sponge, right? So these wallpapers are also known as like designer wallpapers, and they are usually made in Europe or US or Australia, right? Kind of stuff. And many of them claim to last like 15 to 30 years. So personally, I'm not too sure about this because even if they last that long, right, they would have like this color turn yellow or have that old look, right, the seasoned kind of look. So I don't know, right? In fact, actually, no one knows because these designer wallpapers are available in the market not too long ago, right? They are pretty new in the market, right? But of course, they will be better off, right? Better than the cheaper ones, which last probably like a couple of years or maximum 5 years before it start to tear and break down. And definitely they cannot touch water at all. Right, so be prepared. If you want to go for high quality wallpaper, you need to shell out more budget, right, for all these kind of like designer wallpapers, right? And they look super good, right? And they comes in all sorts of colors, different kind of texture, different kind of prints, right? Well, you have to pay more, right? You know, that's the fact. Then all your painted walls, right? If they last that long, your investment will average out over the years. So I think, you know what, you just need to balance out. Next, another point of consideration is maintenance, right? Any kind of wallpaper will require more maintenance than just painted walls, right? Wallpaper, they are very delicate and you need to wipe them, you need to clean them in order to allow them to stay good, right? Stay nice looking for a longer time. So it means if you have every wall in your home cladded with wallpaper, then you have to clean floor to ceiling, right? For your entire home. It means like climbing up the ladders, you need to clean them, wipe them and stuff like that. Unlike painted walls, like, you know, for myself, I only like clean them very thoroughly during like spring cleaning at Chinese New Year, right? So that's the maintenance piece of it. And how about if you have kids, right? Especially the very young ones. I have witnessed this myself at my friend's house, right? Those kids actually peel and draw on your wallpaper. So if you have like, you know, itchy hands, naughty children at home, right, best not to install these expensive wallpapers, right? The reason really is stains are hard to get rid of on wallpaper. Right? Even like pencil marks using eraser can damage your wallpaper. And here's the thing, right? When you use wallpaper, when the wallpaper is damaged, you have to change out the entire wall, right? You just cannot replace that portion out of it. So not worth it. So I have seen like, you know, stained wallpapers and they look really very bad, right? So unlike painted walls, right, you know, if you have a problem with certain parts, right, you can just paint over the affected area and problem solved. But not so easy for wallpaper. Another consideration with wallpaper is that if your design team requires you to install wallpaper, like, you know, industrial modern look, right? Sometimes they do involve some kind of like wallpaper to actually complete the look, then it's better to go for it, right? Because wallpaper is a big design element, right? It takes up a lot of your design space at home and you are going to see them everywhere, right? And every day. So by intentionally not to install wallpaper just for the practical reasons, it may have a significant impact on the aesthetics. So if design requires, then sometimes no choice, it's better to go with it, right? So yeah, so this is something that you have to think about as well. So yes, these are the considerations that you need to ponder about and decide if wallpaper is really for you, right? High cost for the high quality and for the very good aesthetics, right? But it comes with like maintenance and care, right? If you are okay with it, then go for it, right? I personally think that wallpaper add a subtle touch to the overall feel of the home, right? So while personally myself, I don't restrict my ID, I don't tell him, you know what, don't use wallpaper, right? Because I don't really prefer wallpaper. First thing is because I got kids and I like my house to be like really simple, so there's no need to for me to have like, you know, the sophisticated kind of like design elements. But you know what, thankfully when the design came out, there was no wallpaper involved. So yes, right, it's just painted walls. So if you want to follow my upcoming renovation, make sure you subscribe to my channel, which I will post very regularly, right, on my renovation journey. I want to share key lessons with you, what are things that you need to look out for, so that you have more information and more tips for your own future renovations. And key collection will be happening very soon. So stay tuned and it will get more and more exciting right here. So until next time, I will see you in my next video.